for joining us. 7 COVID-19 cases in northern Manitoba from First Nations were suspected to potentially be the contagious variant B117, first identified in the UK. Now, it turned out not to be so. Our province's top doctor, Brent Rusin, says when sequencing was done, it was ruled out.
When we sequenced out, when we did the fingerprinting of this genome, we find that it's very comparable to other genomes in the community, in the province, in the country, and not the UK variant.
So at this point, only one case in Manitoba involving that UK variant dating back to January 22nd. That individual has recovered. They had 5 household contacts who have all been tested twice, and there have been no further cases. Let's bring in University of Ottawa epidemiologist and our good friend on the news, Raywat Deonandan, joins us this afternoon. Good afternoon, and thanks for being with us as always.
Good afternoon.
We are hearing from Dr. Theresa Tam, Canada's top doctor. She describes these contagious variants. She likens them to sparks in a wildfire that are ready to flare up at any time, saying that now we have cases of the variants in all 10 provinces. Would you agree with her assessment that this is just a spark waiting to erupt into flames?
Yes, a really good question. What we're looking at here is the probable, possible start of a parallel pandemic. It's all COVID-19, but there are different types of COVID-19, so eventually we might be battling parallel pandemics in provinces across the country. So it really heightens the need to vaccinate our way out of this situation.
Oh, Raywat, I think we lost you there. Are you still there?
I'm still here.
Yeah. Say that again. You're halfway through, of course, technology being our friend, like it always is. You were halfway through. You were saying a parallel pandemic or something along those lines?
Yeah. So the new variants almost like new pandemics. They resemble COVID-19. They have different dynamics associated with them, and of course more transmissible. So in many cities across the country, we're afraid we're going to be battling separate pandemics now, COVID classic and the new variants at the same time. It heightens the need to accelerate vaccination.
And can you tell us why this variant, the UK variant, which is one of many, why this one is catching the eye of so many infectious disease experts?
Well, what we saw in the UK is that this one became their dominant variant pretty quickly and really was responsible for much of the chaos received in the UK. And we think that's because it's shaped a little bit differently. The spike protein on the surface of the virus can bind to your cell receptors a bit more snugly, therefore you get it more easily. And it looks like it's likely more fatal. It's a bad combination, more transmissible and more fatal. And if that is allowed to become dominant here, we're looking at a crisis once more against the healthcare system. But again, the vaccines that we use work against this variant. So the solution is we vaccinate faster.
Less than 30 seconds here, Raywat. I know you watch the numbers around the world. The UK has upped its vaccination program. Has that had an impact on their numbers?
Absolutely it has. Now, they've only vaccinated about 15 million people of their population, so it's not enough yet, but it's definitely helping. And Israel, of course, is the world leader in vaccination. We can do this, and all it takes is a significant proportion of our population to be hardened, and we'll get there sometime this summer.
Raywat, always appreciate your expertise. Thank you so much, and we'll be chatting again for sure.
Thank you.